Good morning and welcome back to another vlog. It is Monday today and I'm excited to have a proper reset, getting back into work kind of day. I'm gonna head off to Pilates in a little bit and then I need to do a full food shop. I need to send quite a few invoices today, which is always a fun activity. And just lots of bits and bobs. This week is actually our last full week in Sydney because next Wednesday is when we head off on our travels. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of random little tasks that we need to do this week. For example, we need to sort through all of our stuff, clean the apartment, move our stuff into either storage or our friend's apartment, who have very kindly said that they can keep some of it while we're away. And yeah, today I need to take my film to be developed, I need to do some more Depop stuff, and also obviously tie up all of my work before I go. I'm gonna try and bulk edit as much as I can and also finish as many edits as I can before I go, so I don't have to worry about that too much whilst I'm away. So yeah, let's hope that it's a productive day today. Today and I'm about to head off to a shoot. I actually kind of filmed the intro for this last week because this shoot was supposed to happen last week and then got rescheduled to today. And I vlogged quite a bit in the lead up to it when I was preparing because I had to go on a little side quest to get something for it. So even though I didn't end up finishing the vlog last week, it just got far too busy and I wasn't really doing anything interesting enough, I thought I would insert that footage here. I've got a shoot tomorrow with a PR agency that I've done some content with before. This is going to be my third time shooting with them, which is very nice. And for one of the videos, I thought it would be cool to start a series where I basically get their PR and branding perspective on current viral brands and marketing strategies, I guess, that are going on. And for this video, I thought I would get their opinion on Labubus. This is something I personally still don't really understand. I've seen so many TikToks of them, but I just don't get the hype personally. I know that's probably going to offend a lot of people, but I just don't think they're cute. So my idea was to try and go and get my hands on some Labubus to give them to unbox in the video to add kind of like an interesting element to it, but I didn't realize that they're basically just sold out everywhere in Australia. They're so hard to get your hands on. But I'm still gonna go to Pop Mart anyway. This morning I'm gonna go to the Sydney Pop Mart store and just see if I can get my hands on some sort of blind collectible box that they can unbox in the video. So yeah, that's gonna be my aim for this morning. I unsurprisingly did not manage to get Labubus, so I got these instead. They seemed like the next best thing. These are the Monsters Lazy Yoga. And I think it's the same thing as Labubus, like the same characters. Correct me if I'm wrong. But instead of it being a keyring, it's a little figurine. Do you know what Labubus are?
Clearly this is a whatever.
Labubu. These aren't actual Labubus though. It's the same character, but this... No. No.
No. You bought them for yourself.
No, they're for my shoot tomorrow, and they're unboxing them in the video. So you can't unbox it now.
Well, then you can just re-unbox it tomorrow.
No, that's.
Why have you bought two of the same ones?
They're not. You don't know which one you're getting.
Well,
that's
you
the point.
bought the lazy one.
Yeah, that's the series. But if you look on the side, you can see all the different ones that you can get.
Apparently it's not a toy, it's an adult collectible item.
Yeah, it's a little figurine thing.
It's not suitable for people under 15.
Did you not collect, or do you not remember those Moshi Monster things?
Crazy Bones?
Is that what it was? But do you remember you could get them in a little packet? And you...
Yeah, Crazy Bones.
Oh.
That's what they were called. Yeah, but they were actually for kids.
Yeah, it's the same concept basically of you don't know which one you're getting, and that's the fun. I don't know, this is the point of the video that we're filming. We're trying to analyse the kind of marketing and branding and why are adults so crazy over essentially something that we kind of used to collect when we were kids. And now back to today. I'm in a little bit of a rush, so let's head to this shoot. Just got back from the shoot. It actually went really well. We filmed some fun content, but I realized that I completely forgot to set my camera up and film the behind the scenes of when we were doing the Labubu unboxing video, or the version of Labubus that I could find. And I thought, I can't leave you guys hanging like that after going on and on about it.
Don't leave me hanging.
For minutes at a time. So on my way back from the shoot, I did actually go and buy myself one. After saying that I don't get the hype and all of this, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to come here and do it with me, Sid? Seeing as he nearly unboxed the last ones. This one you can actually open. So firstly, there's steps to this process. Take a seat. So we need to look at which one we want.
That one.
You want Americano?
I don't know, that one.
So the girls in the marketing agency, one of them got, what's it called? Sweating,
well,
which is this one. No,
what
that's on the box of all of them. One of them got sweating and the other one got zone out. Okay, do you want to pull the tab on the top? To be fair, with these ones, because they're figurines, you could probably actually feel in the box.
Surely this would be worth more money if you just didn't open it and just left it in the box for like 10 years and then tried to sell it.
Well, I don't know, it depends if the hype is still there in 10 years, I guess. Okay, we need to close our eyes.
What do you mean, close our eyes? You're
it's
about to
part of the process.
What process? You're about to look at it
the
after a
process
while.
of opening blind boxes. No, we both need to close our eyes. Ah.
Oh, it looks lovely.
Which one's that? That's a really cute one, actually. Oh, that's confident. Good morning. It is Friday today. Oh my God. I have been the absolute worst at vlogging this week. It has been genuinely the worst weather in Sydney I have seen in ages, potentially the whole time that we've been here for the last year and a half. It has been raining every single day for the last week, basically straight. So I have spent most of the last few days just curled up in bed editing, and I haven't done anything interesting at all. But Today, I need to start the process of packing up the flat because even though we're technically moving out next Wednesday, this weekend is when we need to move all of our stuff into our friends who are very kindly keeping hold of our stuff when we're going to Europe. And I'm gonna start the process now of sorting out my wardrobe into things that I'm gonna bring with me on the trip to Europe and things that I'm gonna give to my friends to store. Hopefully all of my clothes are gonna fit into these 2 suitcases because if they don't, then that's a bit of an issue, to be honest. This is where we're up to so far. This is stuff that I'm planning on taking with me to Europe. This is the stuff that I'm leaving. And also this is stuff that I'm leaving. I have no idea if the stuff that I'm planning on taking to Europe even fits in that suitcase though. So I think that's gonna be my next task, to make sure that I can actually pack everything that I want to take. And I thought I'd maybe also show you while I'm doing that what I am planning on taking with me. I don't even know where to start. Okay, first thing, because they're literally just right in front of me, is a pair of white flip-flops. These are Archie's ones. I've got some activewear stuff, so I've got different sets. I've got different activewear tops, if I can find any more, because we are going to Sweden and Norway and also doing some hikes in Italy. So I've got this for those sorts of activities. It's actually been really hard to pack for this trip because our itinerary is so varied. Like, we have a week island hopping in Greece. We're then living in a camper van and going around Sweden and Norway. We're then back in the UK. We're then in Italy for 2 weeks. So I feel like every week I'm gonna be in a completely different climate. Because they're on top, bag-wise, I am taking this white bag and this brown bag as shoulder bags, and then also this tote bag. Shoe-wise, I'm taking my Salomons, which are downstairs, and I'll wear those to the airport because they're my biggest pair of shoe. And then I'm also gonna take my Onitsuka Tigers just for a lighter, more everyday kind of city shoe, I guess. I'm then taking the white flip-flops, which I showed you, my Birkenstocks, which are also downstairs, and then for a nice pair of evening heels, I've got these gold heels, which I think I showed in the last vlog. I've got a hat, I've got a packable rain jacket. I might not end up bringing all of this stuff because there's a lot, as you can tell. In here, I've got swimwear. I'm bringing 3 bikinis and 1 swimsuit. Tops, I've got this white tank top, this beige tank top, grey tank top, brown tank top, little baby tee, this long t-shirt, this oversized t-shirt, which I love, just a plain white t-shirt, another baby tee. Okay, this is already getting a bit excessive. I think I'm gonna have to cut down on this. This just oversized t-shirt that I tend to wear if I'm like fake tanning or just going to the beach. This bandeau, this little silky top, this linen top. I love this color, as you can tell. Another white tank top. This is part of a set. The skirt is somewhere in here. Oh, here it is. So it's like a maxi skirt and halter neck top situation. This bandeau, okay, this is really getting excessive now. How many tops am I up to? This halter neck top and this halter neck top. Oh no, we're not finished.
Oh my god.
Sid's getting very concerned downstairs. I'm gonna have to cut this down. This is ridiculous. This one shoulder top. This bandeau top. I've got this oversized shirt situation as sort of a jacket. And then also jacket wise or jumper wise, I'm gonna take this stripy one because it's quite lightweight. I've got this also lightweight kind of off the shoulder jumper, and then I'm gonna wear my Adenola hoodie when I'm on the plane. Bottoms wise, I've got a pair of beige linen trousers, this pair of lightweight blue shorts. I've got some skirts from Dish, so in this brown colour and also in this white colour. I've got a long, oh no, this isn't a skirt, this is a kind of play suit. I've got a long stripy blue skirt, a long white linen skirt, this stripy maxi skirt. This is a pair of little white linen shorts. This is a very cute denim skirt, so it's got shorts built in. These gingham shorts, a pair of jorts, which is a recent purchase of mine. And then dress-wise, I've just got this brown maxi dress and also this belt. So that's everything. Obviously, I am going for 2 months. This is why I've got so much stuff. Sid just said, did you know there's washing machines? Yes, I do know there's washing machines, but also 2 months is a long time and I want outfit options. Although I think definitely tops wise, I've gone a bit overboard. So now that I've got it down to this, I'm gonna go through and try and cut down again. That wasn't as awful as I expected. I've managed to fit most things in. Did have to put some stuff into the keeping in Australia pile, which leaves me room for toiletries. I think that's all I'm really missing, and camera equipment. My only concern is the weight of it now, because it's all well and good that it fits, but is it under the weight limits for the airlines?
Lydia, you!
I feel exposed.
Sorry.
I've had a late lunch break, beautifully captured by Sid, and now my next job for today is to sort through my stuff in this cupboard. This cupboard has very much become a just stuff cupboard. You know, the place where you just put all of your miscellaneous bits and bobs and nothing really has a home? Like, there is so much different stuff in here. We've got towels in this one. I know that we've got paints. I think that's a board game up there. I've got all of my camera equipment and stuff in this one. Oh, I've got canvases and more stuff in there. Like, I'm not sure what's in these two tubs. It's that kind of cupboard. So I've been putting this one off because it is a bit less straightforward than the clothes, but I think it's time to tackle it. It is now 5 o'clock and I'm getting ready to go on a little girls' night out, as well as obviously packing up all of our stuff this weekend. We're also trying to see a lot of people because we're not going to see them for 2 months, obviously. And then also some of my friends, well, one of my friends, Beth, is actually leaving for good this weekend. She's going back to the UK, so she's having a leaving do on Friday, and tonight I'm just having a last catch up with some of my friends before we go. Our plan is to have a little cheese board kind of prees first. This light is so awful, like directly above my head. And then I think we're gonna head to Surrey Hills, Paddington, that sort of area in Sydney, and do a little bit of bar hopping because there's some really lovely bars around that area. I haven't been on a night out in actually God knows how long. I really can't think of the last time actually that I deliberately did go out. I feel like I end up having casual drinks quite often, like we'll just go out for 1 or 2 Aperols, but that's usually with a meal, or actually it's usually not that late. It's more of like an afternoon drinks, which is, if anything, more common, I feel like, in Sydney to do day drinking as opposed to night drinking. But today I am night drinking, a term that I have apparently just coined. And I'm excited, to be fair. It kind of reminds me of being in uni. Like, I fake tanned last night, not that you could tell, because I've got such a big jumper on. I did my eyebrows, I did some other self-care bits. I have no idea what I'm gonna wear though, because obviously now all of my stuff is split and packed into different suitcases. Oh, I really should have thought about that actually when I was sorting out my clothes. earlier. Please excuse all the stuff everywhere in this apartment, but this is what I've ended up deciding to wear. You've definitely seen this outfit before. This is a full outfit repeat. My original idea was to wear that denim skirt that I showed you earlier when I was packing my suitcase, but I think it's just far too cold for that, and I'd rather wear jeans and be comfortable and warm than not, even though that basically means I've fake tanned for no reason. But at least this bit up here is looking a bit more bronze. And this is probably where I'm gonna leave the vlog for tonight, because there is nothing I hate more than watching clips back of myself once I've had a few drinks. I turn into a very annoying version of myself. So for my own peace of mind, we're just gonna skip to tomorrow. Good morning. It is Saturday today, and I'm actually not feeling too bad. It is 10 o'clock, I think. I was looking around for my phone, but I think it's actually in the bathroom. And I'm up, I'm showered, I've done my skincare, and I've got straight on to organising my stuff because there's still so much to be done. Last night was so fun. We just had prees at Anna's and then went to Paddo Inn and stayed there the whole night. And it was great vibes, really. They had a dance floor. It was like the perfect amount of people in the space. Like, it wasn't too crowded, which was great. And yeah, super fun. Got home at 1-ish, woke up at 9. So I'm not feeling too bad today. This morning, I've been tackling the bathroom, which is actually another big task. Please excuse the washing machine that's currently going. This is a situation that we currently have in the bathroom. I've just been sat on the floor sorting through this cupboard and also this cupboard under the sink, because I had accumulated so much stuff in this cupboard and I'd never really sorted through it. So I've been trying to sort out things that I'm keeping but not bringing with me. And then the stuff on the counter there is things that I'm bringing with me on our travels. Good morning. It is Sunday today, and we have started the process of trying to shift this stuff actually out of the flat. Our friend has very kindly let us borrow her car, so luckily we do have a vehicle to transport this stuff. I just can't believe how much stuff we have, and this isn't even all of it. We've still got my suitcase upstairs, and we also need to take this mirror. Oh, I didn't realise the mirror was right there.
Yeah.
It feels like we're going to uni or something. Moving to uni. Do you want to pass me that one? Right. Good morning. It is Wednesday and we're about to officially leave the apartment. We were doing a final clean this morning. Sid is now taking our luggage downstairs. And yeah, I can't believe we're actually leaving. We've been at this for 5 days now. It's felt like a really long moving out process just because it's been dragged out over so many days. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of emotional about moving out. We've been here for 8 months now, which is actually the longest place we've had. Our last place was only 6 months, so.
True.
This has been our longest place together and I do absolutely love it here, so I'm sad to be leaving. I thought actually, now that we've taken most of our stuff out, I could give you an empty apartment tour. Obviously it's a bit late now because we're about to move out, but you're gonna have to excuse the random last bits and bobs on the floor, but this is our door. And straight over to your left is the bathroom. Excuse this gimbal. I still don't know how to work it properly and it takes a while to adjust itself, but this is our bathroom, freshly cleaned. And then in here is our washing machine. This is our kitchen. To be honest, you've probably gathered the layout of our apartment from the vlogs anyway, but this is our kitchen, also freshly cleaned. We have all of this storage space here. And then this is the main living area. So we've got a dining table there, our sofa, our coffee table, a TV. We also have a balcony with a gigantic cactus. I don't know if you can see the scale of that. And then we have the stairs. So this is a studio apartment and up here is our bedroom area. So it's not its own room, it's just kind of a floor above, I guess. So if we go up these stairs, this is our bedroom area, obviously all stripped of everything. And this is where Sid had his desk, but we've moved the original chair back here. And then you can see right over into the living room space down here. So yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here because we're gonna pack up the remainder of our stuff and actually head to the airport. Our flight to Bali is at 4 p.m. this afternoon and the Uber is here, so I need to go. I hope you've enjoyed this slightly chaotic week in my life. I'm literally out of breath from running around. But very excitingly, the next vlog is going to be a travel vlog. So we will see you then. Bye.
Bye.